Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. And yeah, we're starting in a kind of unusual place for us, especially considering we got missions ahead of us. But you'll see why I decided to start here in the first place. I didn't want time passing, even if it was just a slow passing of time out on the GeoScape, because as you recall from the end of last mission, there's some stuff going on out there. So I decided let's go into the bar, thankfully the empty memorial so far, and let's look at an XCom employee profile. As a matter of fact, the reason I chose the bar today is the profile is about Marcus Nameless Joy, and we happen to see him a lot when we pop down here, and he seems to usually be the guy behind the bar if you've been paying attention. But anyway, here's his employee file. Marcus Joy, age 52, country of origin America, family, wife Helen Joy, KIA, killed in action, daughter Elaine Joy, missing, abducted, last known location Alps, rescue operation codenamed Furies, failed due to the fall of the first XCom project before the operation could start. Note, Elaine and two other captives demonstrated strong psionic potential. It's extremely important to recover them if they're still alive. But it's very unlikely. Current status. He was found in one of the raided XCom bases and recruited back into the project. Now he is a manual worker aboard the Avenger. Kind of the de facto bartender, I think. Poor social skills, which makes it lovely that he's a bartender. and past trauma. Advise keeping a mental well-being check on him. Well, I guess someone's always in there having a brewski, having a beer, having something, and someone's always keeping an eye on him. Glad to have you anyway, Marcus Joy. We'll see what we have a chance of doing with you and how you might develop for us in the future. All right, so as I mentioned, we have a big job ahead of us coming up today, and this is our first, a precursor to, well, a retaliation from Advent. So let's get out here. I've chosen I'm going to cancel one of our 3 ongoing missions just to make sure we have enough soldiers going in to this protect the Datatap mission. It's less than 2 days to get ready and abort our mission and fly back and get it going. But the challenge on this one is going to be this. We have no clue which chosen we're going to be facing. Sometimes on this game you'll have an idea that you're in such and such a chosen's territory. We have no such luxury. We have a 33% chance basically of seeing the assassin, the warlock, or the hunter. So it's tough building a crew, not knowing exactly who you're going up against and their strengths and weaknesses. And that's just what we're going to be doing today. So let's just get out there and do it and make it happen. All right, I've decided to not do the jailbreak on this one. The reason being it's only one Haven personnel that we were rescuing, so yeah, I still want to grow the Haven, but having only one, yes, I'm turning back a couple potential soldier recruits, but I think that's the best one in our current situation to take out, and that's just what we're going to do. We're going to get back the following soldiers: Tristan, Maltese, Swain, Max, Grape, Vine, Jay, Joker, Kelly, Andre, the Gamer, Lucian, Dave, the Alien, Grinder, and Dark Admiral. So let's abort.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct. Sky Ranger deployed.
Everyone's on board. Bringing them home.
All right, we are home, and we do not have much time left to get down here, so let's head right back. We only have 22 hours. Thank goodness we had enough time to cancel the mission and get back.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
All right, so we have a team of 6 that can go out on this one. We'll also have the Haven personnel plus the Haven advisor. And I couldn't remember, so before I started recording, I went and looked, and I do believe it's Blue Jay out there, our technical. So there's that. At least we have some potential flamethrower and rocket help on this mission. And with that, I'm gonna stop, pause, come back, and show you who I'm taking and who we picked out to go on this one. The baseline enemy activity we'll be facing is 7 to 9. However, we will also have a Chosen thrown in on this mission also. And well, we're just going to have to prepare as best we can with the best all-around soldiers and hope we have what it takes to handle the Chosen. So we'll be right back. All right, here is the team of 6 that's going out, and right away you'll notice 2 med kits on this mission. Yes, I'm actually bringing a med kit on a mission, just because it's an unknown Chosen out there, and depending on which kind it is, we could be taking some hurt here that we want the med kits for, just to keep everybody alive. A little worried, last 2 missions in a row we've taken wound time, and I'm worried that once again, this is going to be 3rd mission in a row, we could have a wound time again. We will try our best, as we usually do, to make that not happen to us. So we brought Drummix. We took him out of his haven location, and since his bond mate will be across the field protecting the Datatap, figured it was worthwhile to take him out of his haven and see if we can get some use out of the bond mate setup. Who knows? Besides, I also like the idea, and we didn't have any other available shinobi, to have somebody hidden, because it's a revealed start, and therefore at least I have some eyes that I can freely move around to help us locate the enemy as we're trying to take them out. So that's the other real reason that I took them out of the haven. All the other shinobis were infiltrating and are currently indisposed. Okay, Maltese, you're along with the lone laser rifle on this one. You do have the help on aiming with the elite scope. Hopefully that's enough. Your bond mate, Max Grapevine, is along also. He also has a stock, so if we have a chance to steady, we'll use it to get that extra aim along with, well, you know, thank goodness it's AP ammo, so if the Chosen has armor, maybe that'll help. We'll find out. The Cal 7 means we're taking our skirmisher along on this one. Hopefully he can help us with some good positioning opportunities with his grappling hook. And he also has, where is it? Battlefield awareness. So if we can score a kill, it means the enemy's guaranteed to miss. And hopefully if he does a kill, we can dangle him out there to get shot at by whoever the Chosen is and save somebody else the chance of getting shot. I mean, we'll just see how this works out. The gamer is along to provide boom power, and hopefully that will help us out. And finally we have the Joker, seeing if suppression can help us out, and he also has just a plain old hard-hitting weapon. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Cross your fingers that it's enough. Well, let's launch our mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
All right, Operation Dismal Tears. We're heading to the Slums District, otherwise known as Roach City in Lyon. Okay, here we go. All right, so we start out on the rooftop. There is the Datatap. And this is an intel raid. Let's fill you in case you've never experienced this. Our intelligence gathering, oh, it's a scroller. You know I can never keep up to those. Resistance members have established a listening post in hostile territory and have gathered crucial intel on enemy operations. Unfortunately, their Datatap was discovered, and Advent is closing in to destroy it and eliminate the agents. Neutralize the strike force before they can destroy the data, allowing us to extract the device before Advent regroups. Failure will prevent us from conducting intelligence gathering operations in this region for some time. So failure is not an option. One day I'll learn how to read faster and not have the scroll mess me up. All right, so we are revealed except for one of us, and hopefully I guess the first thing to do is try and get in a position where we can support. Wow, What a, talk about an exposed data tap up on the roof. But hopefully we can protect it. And it's hard to tell which one of those are the data tap. Oh, there it is, the one with all the hit points at the top. But it never feels like a lot of hit points when folks are shooting at it. So right now we don't see any enemies out there. And kind of what I'll do is focus on moving in that direction over here with our team. Try and join or provide support and get as much firepower against the enemies as possible in that process. So what I got to do is let's find our shinobi here first of all. I probably passed and didn't even notice. So there you are, Drummix. And you do have movement and mobility. You're kind of boxed in a little bit. So maybe what we'll do is take you, Joker, down the line a little bit in the direction that we want to go. There are some open windows I noticed that might not be a good thing. So this is like a garage building that we're in. So maybe I don't want to move you near an open window. I would like the idea of getting Drummix less boxed in, however. Although I also have you. So maybe Gravedigger, if I pull you out of the way. I was thinking of bringing Drummix up to the second story to see what he can see. See if anybody's close. So we'll blue move you here, Gravedigger, for starters. And let's get back to you, Drummix. Can you get up top on a blue move? No. So let's at least get you on a blue move.
And yes.
And then, and since you're unseen, we're going to hope that we can get you up to the roof and not be seen. There could be something right there. Don't really want to move that far on a yellow move, so I think we're going to give you a little bit of cover here and start the moving. Or maybe since I'm going to move the rest of us down, so maybe the first thing I do is not go on the roof. We just go this way, get a view through the window and see what we see.
All right.
And nothing. So that makes me feel a lot more confident that we're going to move up in this general direction. Now, obviously, there can be enemies right down. There could be enemies. There's lots of places we don't see. Let's face it, guys. Lots of places we don't see. So what we'll do is I'm kind of leaning towards everybody but the sniper, moving them forward. A blue move, just in case, you know, the worst happens.
On the move.
All right, so we're going to push a little farther forward. Interested in, you know, making our connection over here. Or why don't we keep everybody on a blue move, other than Drummix, who look through the window for us, while we think about how we're going to set these guys out. And partially, I don't want to be on the roof, you know, for who knows where the chosen will appear. Do we have a building that we can get into? So there is a building down here we can potentially get into and set up and have cover and you name it. So maybe we set some folks in the door down here. Bianca. Yeah, all these Haven personnel will have names we don't recognize, but we'll send Bianca down here for starters. Well, no, we'll send her inside the building. Well, let's not make noise.
¿Está despejado?
And nothing so far. So we can get some definite cover positions down here. So let's see about doing that. We got Jonathan. Where do we want to set you? We can get you inside, not necessarily to full cover.
No hay problema.
And we're not seeing anything right off the bat. I've often had it where the first step you take and you're seeing what you're seeing. We're kind of lucky. Well, there definitely could be enemies along the edge here. I was going to say we're nice. It's nice that we're in the corner. But we aren't exactly in the corner. So let's see who we got here. Rachel. We're going to send you... Well, that's not quite a blue move, so we'll put you here.
I hope you're right.
And then we got Blue... There's Blue Jay. And I don't know, not knowing where anybody's going to be, I don't know the best location to put you into.
Moving on target location.
But I'm keeping you up top just because you do have a rocket, and I don't want anything blocking potential use of the rocket should anything come our way. So I want that option available to us. I'll probably keep a couple up near the top, and the rest I was thinking of some potential cover positions down below. And since the rest of us may not be able to make it down below, at least not in easy fashion, I'll probably keep a couple of us up here. Now that crashes through a window, makes no... Well, it's not like we're hidden to begin with. So I guess I shouldn't be so paranoid about crashing through windows.
I guess that'll be okay.
All right, anybody nearby just heard us. I think we'll kind of just bring a few of us over. Now, you're a shotgunner, so who knows where the best place is going to be to run from. So we'll get you right by the now. So there isn't really a way to run forward. Okay, from here it's down there. It looks like so we can. So I don't know if it allows us to step over here because it makes our person run around there. So maybe, and it's not like you have run and gun to get close with that shotgun. So I may just keep you there, and then you have an assault rifle, and we'll just kind of keep you here.
Adelante.
And I guess a lot of us are going to be overwatching because we don't know where anything is.
Explorando.
Come get some.
Guardia.
Oh man, who's saying be careful?
Poniéndome en guardia.
Was that a Chosen? And if that was the Chosen, I think I kind of recognize the voice. We'll find out in a second. I'm wondering, do I want to? Do I dare get you up high to get some? I don't want to activate on this turn. Really don't. Let's run you all the way forward here, Max. You won't be set, but once again, we don't know where they're going to be coming from. This is a big building here. They can't be far away. I'm actually bringing you here so you can potentially shoot through here should they come into the, across the windows.
Finally.
That's where we'll take you. We'll steady your weapon. And really, we're not significantly far away from that group, so maybe I just keep everybody they can on Overwatch to a certain degree. I think Gravedigger, I'm going to move you farther forward, just because you do have grapple. And I think I might just keep most everybody else on Overwatch, except for you, because you don't have an amazing Overwatch weapon, but everybody else that's left does. So you're
Come
Overwatching.
get some. Come get some. That's the Elder's hunter. From what we heard, he's a relentless tracker with an unnatural ability to call his shots.
So many choices.
Yeah. And that's the voice I heard. That is the voice I heard. The only good thing, look at that, his adversary happens to be the skirmisher, and we have the skirmisher along. He takes increased damage from skirmishers. So, there you go. This is, in my mind, my least favorite Chosen. Yeah, I kind of have learned the dance with the assassin. I think there are definite counters to the warlock. I'm not... Let's just say maybe I haven't figured out how best to play against the hunter. We'll soon find out.
So little time.
Okay, in spite of because of where
That's
he...
one of the Elders chosen, and it's not gonna make things easy on us. Let's try to take care of it as quickly as possible.
You probably don't
Okay.
think the Elders as merciful, but just consider the alternative.
They didn't have to build those cities or the clinics.
Yeah, so the good thing is we know there's one pod back here. So the only thing I don't want to do is move towards the guy, because that pod's going to be drawn into the action coming up. Now, I don't think we could be so lucky. Yeah, we'd have to move you to get you in range to be able to see the hunter. And what that means is, yeah, we can get you in range here, but that just means he can also shoot you, Max, at the same time. So I think, well, let's do this first. You are hidden, Drummix. Let's get you moving and see if there's anything on the roof first.
Damn right. Heads up!
Okay, roof seems clear, but we also now know where another pod is over here. They are not active. Sentry, gunner, trooper. And over here we saw sectoid and friends. I didn't, unfortunately, I don't have, photographic memory, so darn it. We shall see. Now let's find out. Yeah, we're going to have to move a long ways to even get in sight of the guy. And in the meantime, we're going to have a pod over here that's going to be a little bit of an issue also. So I think let's find someone who has sight of the hunter, because we've got to look at some abilities. And does anybody have sight of the hunter? Yes, we do. So let's take a look at the hunter. Yeah, our nice shotgun that has a 0% at this range. Let's go take a look at his abilities that he brings with him. Farsight. A hunter can see and target any non-concealed XCom unit if they have line of fire, no matter how far away they are. So basically it's squad sight, and it's beyond squad sight. So, because he doesn't need a squad to see him. He just is, if he can see across the map, he can see us. So I don't know if I want to put our own sniper in a position to get shot that way. I don't know if that's optimum for us. He also has vault, where he can jump to the top of ledges and structures instead of climbing. His partial cover counts as full cover. This chosen is near immune to critical hits. I don't know. So I don't know what the few ways are that he can get a crit hit, but he is almost immune to crit. Firing your pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn, so he has quick draws, so he can shoot with a pistol and then fire with his other weapon. Takes 50% less damage from dashing melee attacks, so flesh is off the table against him. Unless, we can count on less than 50% damage needed. Enter Overwatch after firing a turn-ending standard shot. So he's always going to be on Overwatch. He's immune to stun, disorient, or frost. Ooh. I think some of the others might be not immune to frost. I don't know. Maybe they all are. Infighter. Gain 40 dodge against attacks within 4 tiles. The pistol attacks disable the target's weapons, so he can disable our weapons. But I don't think he can shoot farsighted with a pistol, can he? We'll find out. Takes increased damage from skirmishers. That's the good news. The only good news. Gain a movement or action or combat readiness after taking damage. So he gets the primary action, as they all do. And he gains a stackable 10 aim and 10 defense bonus in cover for the rest of the turn. Combat. And remove the immobilized buff. So, okay. And for soldiers only, not rebels, bleeding out is a 100% chance when dealt a killing blow. So his kill shots do not automatically kill. We enter bleeding out a phase, whatever you want to call it. And yikers. So we got to figure out how to deal with this guy. He can fire a pistol. He can kidnap, and kidnap is possible on this one. He can tracking a shot mark. He can mark us with a tracking shot, kind of like the officer does. Throw a hunter flashbang grenade, so he does have a flashbang, and he can grapple. So he's highly mobile and can shoot anywhere he wants as long as he can see you. And he doesn't need a friendly enemy to see us. He can just see across the map, period. Okay, so as you can see, we've picked my least favorite to start with. Holy smokes. So, a little nervous. So we have moved this far and didn't activate this, so we know we can move at least, what? Right around this far forward. Anything farther forward than that, and we risk activating the pod. We also, in trying to move our other team over to support over here, it means we will also run into other issues. Now let's see, do I have a way for you, gamer? Unfortunately, with your newest perk, I wonder if we could get you up here. Let's see, how far does your thing... Yeah, I don't think moving you here is going to get us quite close enough. But we're gonna test it out and find out.
I'm on it.
Yeah, we're just out of range here. So what I think we'll do is set you up in a position where we can boom next time. And we can't be seen from here, and that definitely gets you in boom range, and it hopefully means you can't be seen by that guy there. So I think we'll try this full cover here. I think that's hidden from the hunter, and it puts you in position to activate these guys next turn with a big old grenade.
Moving to position.
So we can see these guys, so we're fine moving up to positions like this. Now they may move also based on the noise they hear and see about activating us, but I'm trying to find a position. In fact, this is how I can do it. If you can come here and see them on squad site, the hunter can see us. So there is not really a lot of safe positions unless we move down to ground level, and let's just face it, he has a spot with not a lot of stuff blocking his view. So like coming down to this truck as we move forward is going to be a possibility right there. I think if I come here we can then be seen. So I think moving ourselves forward is important. So actually this is going to take me a while to figure out my move, because at least I can tell if you can see the hunter, then the hunter can see us. Okay, those positions would activate the other pod, and we can see the hunter from here. So this position is hunter free. Not to say that he can't therefore move. Maybe I move us last over here and see if we can do some damage and get the hunter to move somehow. So we're not quite in grenade range, so that may be what we have to do first, is get ourselves in grenade range so we can at least shred his little tiny bit of armor and then get him to move. That will hopefully be a better position for us to do something to him. And I'm moving slightly forward. We gotta hope. But let's see, if moving that far forward, my grenade right now is about 2 to 3, and this might be enough of the 2 to move us forward and be able to throw the grenade. Oof, it's like I almost would need to go there. And if I go there, is there going to be stuff in the way? Like this little wall may be enough that they don't see us because I'm stepping down. So I'm going to play that chance that I don't activate the other pod this turn. And come here to make sure I can throw a grenade.
¿Qué hay ahí? Tropas de Advent
And
detectadas.
that was not the case. We activated the other pod. Well, I'm still throwing a grenade. So thank you for scattering where you scattered, because if we're lucky, we can pick them all up. And then again, if we're not lucky, we won't. I think if I'm gonna pick 2 up, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I can only pick 2 up. Apparently, we're gonna start damage on the hunter and the other guy.
Esta es para ti.
almost feel bad for them. They've got no idea what they're in for. You might as well start throwing rocks.
Okay, so we took an enemy out. These are all Haven personnel, so as they die, that's that much less we got left in the Haven. Well, what it also means is now that I've activated these other guys, I can be a little more free, potentially, in how I move with my Haven personnel. Now, shotgun-wise, this is not exactly a close-range shot, but it does flank the sectoid. And I'm kind of figuring, you know, if the hunter wants to shoot us, the hunter's going to shoot us, and to hell with it. He's just going to hurt us. So I'm going grenades out, grenade heavy out. I don't think a shotgun's... We'll check the shotgun shot on the sectoid, but I think I'm just throwing grenades like crazy right now. If he's not going to move after getting blasted from a grenade, well, then I'm going to keep throwing grenades.
Hear me, for I bring tidings of doom.
And you know, if I can throw enough grenades,
You can do.
if I can do 3 damage each time, well, yeah, that is the best I can do right now. These are Haven personnel, after all. I also have a Rocketeer, unfortunately on the wrong side of the map. And I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't even know if he's immune to flame. I didn't even check that. But we can't get in flame range. And unless you can see him over there and give him extra movement. And you cannot. We're not close enough for teamwork. So, yeah, getting in flamethrower range is not an option this first turn. What is an option is throwing the heck out of the grenades and seeing what we can do that way.
No, I'm going to check out that old base in the cliffs.
I know there's a spot, so I gotta find it where I can get them both. And there we found it. And we're doing a consistent 3 damage each time on this guy, and I see no reason to change our plan right now. Now he can throw a flashbang and we'll all be flashed out, but you know, these aren't my best shooters right now, so if he's gonna take someone out that way, then let him throw his flashbang. That's my motto, that's my thought, and I think that gets us close enough for another grenade.
I'm trusting you here.
It's the strongest weapon I have.
Throwing grenade!
And if all we got is
You're
Haven
not much for
personnel,
subtlety.
so the combat readiness is just piling up on this guy. You see it pop up every time. And we got another can't hit him, can't get enough damage on him. So we'll come in here for another grenade.
Allá voy. Aquí, toma.
And that's all we're trying to do is wear the dude down. And I'd like to at least have some kind of cover, even if it's half cover, for throwing a grenade, so I guess we're doing this.
Claro que sí.
I don't know what else to do on the big guy.
Granada!
Now where's the skill in that?
Well, there is no skill in that, but it's the only thing we have as far as I know. Now, is it only Blue Jay left over there? Is that all? Whoops. Is that all my Haven personnel? I think it's all that's left is Blue Jay now. All right, Blue Jay. And you're not in such a position that grenade is anything but reliable with scatter and whatnot. So, And your movement goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're out of range for anything that matters over here. So, is there any full cover around here? Well, by the Datatap, it's full cover. And it says it gives us line of sight on this guy. So,
affirmative, moving out.
Let's hope he doesn't pick us to shoot at. And next time we should be able to get a shot off. As far as, 0%. We aren't going to be able to hit him. And Overwatch isn't really much of a thing. If I had a way to steady your weapon, I would. Let's get everybody else set up and ready. So, pot of 2 and a pot of 3. So there's for sure another pot of 3 or 4 remaining that we don't know about. You're going to be trying and hoping for a grenade surprise coming up. If I bring you down here, you'd be in half cover. Let me check the movements. I know anything along the wall. Yeah, these are all lines of sight. That's not. So I think maybe what we're going to do with some of us is come over here and do some hunkers. So at least it feels like we got cover against this guy, even though his chance to hit is amazing. Wow. At least we've like worn him down a bit. Is that a thing? Okay, I'm probably gonna hunker you. We're just moving everybody up and trying to hunker and keep ourselves alive as we move forward and get ready to deal with this group, depending on how they move. So maybe we go into this corner cover, that way we can move out in that direction or move out in that direction, but we also don't know what's down underneath us either. I'm taking you out of sight here.
Running!
Like I said, not to say the hunter couldn't move and then find us. And they probably wouldn't get close enough to see you, so I'm just gonna hunker you at this point.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Covering.
And then finally, I gotta figure out, Max, where the heck am I gonna put you? There's a chance the hunter obviously there's a chance the hunter sees you and goes for you. At least this way has full cover.
Let's do this!
Shelter, here.
And here we go.
In cover.
He's throwing the flashbang.
Really? A ship in the sky.
Now he's got a shot on whoever the heck he wants.
Perspective.
My weapon's
Don't
disabled there,
underestimate
which
me.
probably doesn't
Not a
concern
very
me.
clean shot, I'll admit.
And we have just lost to Haven personnel.
Not so fun when it's one of yours, is it, Commander?
And he is on Overwatch. And they're moving.
Let's see what you've come up with now.
And the question is, hopefully they're still grouped over there. I wonder... Ooh, there's that Overwatch too. So I do have somebody on the team. No, I do not have an assault on the team. I do not believe. So let's come over here and see if I have a way to potentially hamper him. There is tile scatter potential. But we'll see if we can take away his Overwatch with a freaking rocket only on one guy.
Firing rockets.
Yeah, Overwatch removed. And he's running away now. He's going to be even harder to hit for the moment. But we took away his Overwatch, which means And the idea is now, can I get over here? And it says, it's not telling me I'm activating these guys by, oh, that's you. Let's find out if you activate these guys. So you can get this close without activating. The only problem with getting that close is the lack of cover. And the only problem is we're out of range, and if I only get 2 tiles closer, I hit 2 out of the 3 in the pod. So we would be getting 1. So that's essentially as close as we can get. Why don't I move you over to better see over here and maybe see something else?
Okay.
Okay, we can see them all. And it's a pot of 4. It says. And boy, are they grouped. And boy, are they bunched up. I've got to be able to hit that grenade over there. Okay, so they are a little closer. I can't get quite as close as I was hoping. And now I'm totally worried. Let's go this. If I go straight out, launching a grenade from this row, I'd be able to hit 2 of them. If... even that's iffy. Even that's iffy. Yeah. Do I have any other opening that makes sense over there? Not really.
Heading out.
So we don't quite reach. Doggone it.
On your order.
No, 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 no! Misclick! Oh, fudge cake. Here we go. Holy smokes. Because I don't think the grapple can reach that far. Let's not misclick again, ZigZag. Oh, is there a chance I could get that close? Would I even want to get that close on these guys? There's the real question. We can bring you down to full cover.
It is clear.
We have some decent hit chances against those in partial cover, and even the guy in full cover, because he's apparently close enough. And then, can I get you into position over here, Joker? Only to see 1. Well, maybe I can get you here. Really only lets you see 1, but at least the cover's better.
Sure thing.
So you can see gunner on gunner, kind of a shot. So Gravedigger, this is what we got. I'm gonna run you here and see if your grapple can reach there. And if not, you just won't have a shot this turn. Well, I could grapple you to another position just so you could still at least shoot. Oh my lord. It's a very dangerous position for you.
Tactical movement.
And thankfully, nobody's on the roof. Now, I got to figure out who is the most important to hit, and I'm thinking the sentry right now, because at very worst, I could do something against the gunners and suppress. Let's try the sentry first. And we didn't kill him. Dang little pea shooters. So we got to look at the sentry again. Well, the other thing is, we throw a frag grenade and try to hurt him that way.
Heads now.
Getting desperate?
And we hurt him. Yeah, I'm getting desperate. How'd you know? How did you know? So we have an option. Well, so Maltese. We can do walk fire, and which one do I worry about most? Trooper, the engineer can flash us, so we'll leave the trooper is what I'm thinking. If I walk fire you, what else do we have? That's locked on, not executioner. So let's look at walk fire against this guy, and it's 100%. 95 there, and we aren't going to kill the guy. I like 100%. I like reducing numbers more than you know, because we know the shot, misclick man standing out in the open. I'm sorry about that. That's going to be the target. Now, Max, you don't see anybody where you are, so it is time to get you in on the action, and I got to get you to a point and not worry about where you are. So you will have a potential shot. Will not be great cover potentially against the hunter if he's able to shoot at you, but oh well.
Go, go, go!
Can't play wimpy anymore. We got to take care of things. I'm gonna do... Now we're just gonna do regular suppression because area does nothing for that other guy.
Bringing the pain!
And we got our friends over here that are little dizzy. And so maybe what we got to do with the rest of our friends over here, well, if we hide them all, they won't die. That means he'd probably be shooting at us then instead. But we got to at least find full cover. And he's way down here, even though we don't see him. We know he's back behind this truck. So let's pull ourselves back a little bit and hope we don't have another pod right there.
So be it. Slay our target.
Well, guess what we have? Another pod there. I guess it's better to find out now than not. So, where can we move you? Not a lot of options. Not a lot of options that provide a great cover. Now, I can bring you here, and you got great cover against them, and you got crap cover against the hunter. What can I say?
Glory to the firstborn.
And we got to start hiding. With our reduced movement, we got to find hiding spots for our Haven personnel.
Allí voy.
Let's go back to Haven personnel.
Moving out.
Recibido.
All right, we have you, and you would get exposed and not be able to flesh, so you're gonna have to stay right there. And the gamer, Andrei, sorry about this, my man. Sorry about this. Let's hope the hurt is not too bad.
Oh! What should we try this time? Let's make this clean.
Wow.
Looks like you get another shot.
Didn't die. Jay, are you gonna fight off the mind control, Blue Jay?
You
Ablative. Come on, take him down, take him down.
you ever
Oh,
last this
no.
long?
We're dying. Oh, that was a 79%
Incoming
miss.
fire!
I'm ready and
Okay,
waiting.
okay, okay.
So go ahead, Commander.
We are
Impress
still
me.
alive, my friends. Let's do what we initially wanted to do. Can we? I don't know that we pick up the guy inside. That's not the end of the world if we don't. But before we do it, just in case, well, brought you along for your grenades, but, and the thing is, we now know, I think this is the map. I do think this is the map now. So, let's see what we can do against these guys. So if this is the map, I'm thinking it's time to bring you out into the open, Drummix.
Here we go.
Oh, Overwatch. Oh no.
Okay, now you have my
It missed. And so did that.
Anytime now.
Okay. Wow. Well, you can be walk fired at least. Well, if I reload, which'll be a good % chance. So we're gonna walk fire.
Ready to go.
And not that guy. No, it's the same %, but we'll walk firing.
Take a look at this. There you go.
And we took him down.
Oh, Daddy likes.
We also got an expanded magazine. That's the base of variety. Now, we have some other shots. Well, I'm looks like you're going to be taking a shot on the sectoid coming up. Unfortunately, you're not steadied. But now it's time to take care of the trooper. And I'm thinking a grenade can do it.
Moving to position.
The grenade is the assured way of doing it, and before we do that, I think I'm going to bring you... Oh, where's the Overwatch? Oh, this guy. Well, that's your first step, and you can see him, and you wouldn't pop the Overwatch. It's a long-range shot for your weapon, though. Wow. Well, maybe we have something else in the tool basket that can help us. But let's, before we move you now, let's get back over to where I was. Here. Let's see if we can do a grenade in there that gets them. And the thing I don't want to do is blow away the floor above you. And it doesn't seem to indicate that it would. The wall's going to be in rough shape.
Grenade!
I'm holding my breath in case you couldn't tell.
Evidence located.
Okay. Breath held. Now, we've got you. You can't get far enough to shoot anybody, so we're hauling buns right now. Making sure anywhere we haul buns to has full cover options.
I'm all over it.
Now, is there a way I have... Now, everybody else is going to be too friggin' far away to have a chance to break Overwatch. Okay, so you did not get mind controlled, but you panicked, Jay. So you're out of the picture. And, you know who. Him to be named... him to be not named. Jeez. Since we only have one shot with you, technically... Grape... Let's flip a coin, shall we? Looks like he hit a pole to me.
I'll get him next time.
That's Phoenix Point. That's not us in this game. And he's a sentry, so he has a badass shot. And the problem is, if I move you here, you're going to have a badass shot too, missing. And I have no way to jump down. See, that's the thing. I can take the one step and then take 2 shots, which is crappy distance. Nowhere guaranteed that I'll take him out. And then it leaves me standing in the open. It does leave him flanked, so maybe we can set up something that way. Let's face it, we're in a situation where we got to take some risks here.
Not sufficient.
That was sufficient to me. It took away something from him called Overwatch, which means maybe one of you little pesky guys, you have smoke. I think everybody else has thrown a grenade, but the only thing we would have is a flashbang. So I have a flashbang, and so in case we miss our second shot, and you know 61% does not inspire confidence. Except Gravedigger does.
I suppose that's why the Elders want you back on the tactical side, Commander.
Okay. Now, we have to worry about this big guy. And look at that. We can come over here for a flankety-doo. Problem is, it is a shot, and it is a shotgun. Problem is, a shotgun isn't gonna do enough damage to take him out. So we then would need other options, or another Haven personnel is gonna bite the dust. Who do we have left? It's just Haven personnel. So everybody I'm working with. Do I have any others that have any special abilities? Let's find out. One shotgunner. I do have some assault riflers, but nobody can get a flank with those assault rifles. And the problem is none of the Haven personnel have ablative, so if they take shots, and this guy's at this range, that would be a good shot to hit us. Well, let's flank. And hurt him. Alright. Now we always have a flashbang available. And let's see, I would have wished the SMG guy having, no, all he has is smoke. All he has is smoke. Well, we can always throw smoke on him, right?
Espero que valga la pena.
Okay, we'll throw smoke on him like this. Every little bit helps.
Is that the best you can do?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
What's over there?
Commander is grasping at straws right now to keep another individual alive. Are we? It's hard to tell through the smoke. Yes, we do flashbang the guy.
Take a good look.
And what are we left with? We're left with you, Jonathan. We can at least get you into cover.
Right, got it.
And maybe, I'll tell you what, he can't be hurt by Overwatch. Let's bring you out and Overwatch against the sectoid moving somewhere. Do we have cover over in this direction?
Desde luego.
And hopefully the hunter can't see us on the other side of the building, unless he gets some line through the windows. Let's Overwatch against the sectoid moving. You can't see the hunter, so you got hit once by him. Let's not press our luck again. Uh-oh.
personal.
Woof! He missed. Blue Jay, he missed ya.
Most.
And we missed our Overwatch.
Disaster.
Oh, we hit the Overwatch, but we got grazed in return because of all the help.
But they still hit pretty hard, right? Assuming there's anything left of this world when we're done, maybe I'll just let you wipe yourselves out.
He is
It's
still
the one thing your kind excel at.
He's still picking on us back here. And it's time we start flanking back and getting back to him. First of all, shotgun guy. You got lucky already against him. I like the idea of kind of keeping you in smoke, but I think we're just going to bring you in full cover here.
Glory to the firstborn. Your destiny
All right.
ends here.
It's hunter time. Who's hiding himself back here so we can't get a shot on him. So we got to approach him somehow to gain line of sight or he's going to keep picking us off. So, well, maybe he won't pick us
I don't
all
know
off
if I'd call
if
it
we just
interesting.
get out of sight. Right? Make him move towards us. Is that a play against this guy? Is that a play?
On the way.
And we got to try and find places that we can move. They're like on the other side of this building. In fact, do we have anybody that can move back in there and close that door?
Yeah, boy.
Because he's on Overwatch. Even though we can't see him. You know, he's always on Overwatch. So we got to start moving up, using the building as cover, is what I'm thinking. So we can start hurting the guy. And you can do it at a distance with your grenades, so we got to get you up there. You have a heavy gun. Just like everybody else, we got to get you up there.
Not a problem.
I don't think Overwatch works well against the guy, but heck, let's still put you on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And we're going to get our team moved up for when he starts moving back at us. We'll keep you by this pole so you can jump up that. Gravedigger, where are you?
Advancing quickly.
Got to get you reloaded. Are you guys the only ones left? Yeah, I thought I had somebody else out there. Drummix. This guy died standing up, like frozen. It shook me up at first. Drummix will keep you in full cover moving forward.
Duh. Fun is in the chase.
Because flesh is not something that's known to hurt this guy. And we need to reload you too. However, I would like to keep you in full cover somewhere also.
I'm going.
So you won't be as close as I would like, but you'll be reloaded.
We're green to go.
And now, Max Grapevine. I know he can probably see you from there. And if he can, you're the only one he's going to be shooting at. The prospect of that does not make me happy. So he's up in the darkness back in the corner. So we got to find a good place to hide you also. And maybe some of these things will block his line of sight. I'm also going to hunker you.
Let's move already. Holding position.
And I think everybody's hidden. As best we can hide anybody. Even those that are hidden, in case his grapple allows him to get where I don't think he can get, Uh,
In cover.
A cubierto.
En posición.
Don't move a muscle.
okay, he's going to shoot at this thing.
Where the hell do all
Enjoy
these guys
these
keep coming
final
from?
breaths.
Unfortunately, that'll only hold up for so long of doing that. He has moved, however, it would appear. Let's open our door and see if we can gain some sight on the guy. Ollie income free. Let's see if we can find some full cover to move someone forward with. And this says it's a flank shot, so he may be standing in the open. Could we be so lucky? Could we? You're probably going to get shot, whoever this is. I'm about to run out there. You have a lot of hit points. Let's try a dash on the Overwatch and see if you can make it this far.
Getting it done. I think I'm bleeding.
Ooh.
You weren't supposed to live.
Well, she did. And we can see you, my man. Now, where is my sniper? Where is my sniper? Are we so lucky that you can see him right now? Absolutely not. That's why he didn't shoot at you. And I can't get you up here to shoot at him. So you're not an option. We're going to have to come up with other options. And we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot that are super close. My Haven personnel are going to have to get the job done for us.
Allá voy.
And possibly die in the process.
I bet you can't do that again.
Oh, man. Now he's hidden really good again. Back over there. Grenadier man, we got to find a way to get you close and protected. So you can run forward and grenade the heck out of that guy coming up. Problem is, there's not a whole heck of a lot of full cover that allows us to do that. How far can your thing launch? Okay, you can't make it into the building. So we got to make do some other way. And it may be running you up without your ablative and hunkering. Or full cover. We know full cover doesn't help much. We got to get you reloaded.
Reloading.
And can we find a place? Because we blew this way, so that there's nothing for you to grapple to up there. And all our full cover here has lack of full cover anywhere else around it. Gotta get a grenadier up there somehow. Gotta. It's risky though, the gamer. And I would not feel too safe if I were you, taking that risk. But if I get you here, that wouldn't allow you to move far enough forward. How far can you get? You still have your ablative joker, and you have 4 of it. So we're bringing you here.
Got it.
So you
Moving.
can start working on flanking the guy. And then what we're doing is bringing you a little, as much as we can, a little bit closer here and there.
I'm on it.
And hunkering.
In cover.
And I have a feeling another Haven personnel is going down on this one. Now, can you get to any kind of full cover for hunkering purposes? Yes.
Head out. In cover.
I have nobody. I do have somebody that can close the door for us, so we can charge up to this position.
Hell yes!
And we got to get you charged up in that direction too. Let's close the door.
Okay.
I think. Let's see. With you, there's full cover.
No hace falta repetirlo.
Location confirmed.
We'll be shutting the door, so you don't have to worry. Max,
Tired of waiting around.
it's not been good to get you in position because I'm worried about you getting wiped out in one shot, my man. So, close the door. Where do I want to get you, Gravedigger? Like there?
You know how old
You have a shotgun, you're not going anywhere.
making me wait.
Oh my lord, we're not getting rid of them quick enough.
Advent forces on the ground. They're moving to flank me.
They attempt to fight.
See? Best plan ever!
Just hold still. That was the least likely outcome. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me this time around.
You're not getting anywhere close enough with that grenade, so we got to think other options with you. Namely, over here.
On the move. Take this!
It's only against one of them. We're going to continue working to flank this guy. I think line of sight wise, that's the best place to put you. Because he's on that corner. I don't think he can shoot out at us.
Getting it done.
There's supposed to be 4 of them. Okay, let's get a sense. Oh, he's over there. Well, we have an option against him. Unfortunately, it's not a flank. But it is this. And he's burning, so he's a non-factor at the moment. We have a shot on this sentry.
One down.
If Advent were any good, they wouldn't need me.
Yeah, we're not locked on, so we got to take our second shot here. And miss.
Short file to connect.
But we have other options.
Woo! You see that?
Do we have full cover that we can take with you? No, because that can be easily flanked. So let's get you moving up also to work on a flank. Let's make sure we have these guys finished off back here. We got a guy burning and we just have one more over here to take out. Let's do it with you. Ooh, I don't know if I like that path because it takes you up where we have to worry about Overwatch. Thing is, I don't know that you have what it takes to get it done from here.
You sound like my father.
Oh, do I now? And you do. I'm sorry I doubted you. I think we come up really close here. And Hunker, we can easily. The problem is by trying to rush, we can become easily flanked.
Ya voy.
Cross your fingers.
Eso no me gusta.
You're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Can our friend be flashbanged over here?
Desde luego.
I can't remember that in his stats. What just happened there? Okay, something bugged out on my throw. There we go. Let's try it.
Cegadora.
You're not much for subtlety.
No, I guess not. Let's see who else we got. Let's get through this. Oh, that's the burning guy. Well, there's not much else for you to do except he's gonna burn out. So let's hunker you and keep you safe.
For no one.
Okay, I'll go.
Trying to inch forward somehow to get flanks on this guy. He doesn't have many hit points left.
Maintaining position.
And I burned all my grenades already. And Drummix, yeah, can't really count on, you really can't do anything either. So we'll keep you here against any reinforcements that could pop up.
Moving far.
Keep you back here for the occasional overwatch if it drops in. Let's find out. There's the burn there. What's the guy gonna do?
Right on the mark.
Okay, this is our turn.
You won't see that happen too often. So, which one of your troops should I retire first?
Which one of my troops do I want to give the shot to?
Heading out.
Joker, can you find it within you to blast him away?
Only the best.
Holy smokes. Okay, you know what we have left
You
out
got
there?
the jump on me this time. But now that I know you're serious, I'll make sure to give it my all next time.
I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that Chosen commander. I doubt it'll be long before we see that thing again, though.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hunter's the main one we might be facing, and he is my absolute least favorite. Let's see if you can just, oh man. We'll give you a shot. Because the game, the mission's not over till he drops.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Great job, Commander. We sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show for their effort. If they decide to face us again, we'll be ready.
Holy smokes. Well, we gain some group ability points to be spent on those with less than stellar combat intelligence that need the extra ability points to pick up any special perks down the road. And there we go. Acceptable. So we had one soldier killed. However, it was a Haven personnel. So instead of having 8 over there, in that haven. We're now down to 7. We also had 3 soldiers wounded. I believe all haven personnel. Cross your fingers, because they come back fully health. They don't go to the infirmary. So good job, team. It was not a great mission. There was a misclick involved that made it quite challenging, but we got... The RNG gods were looking down upon Commander today and did not want him to pay for this particular misclick today. Oh, talk about a tight pose here. I kind of like this one because it's like we're all trying to pose like the statue here, and I think we're going with it. Suffer not, the alien to live. XCom is back. Fight, resist, believe.
And so the elders bless us with yet another victory. We are humbled, taking one more step towards the glorious future they promise us all.
Gravedigger, most damage. Gravedigger, most attacks. Average enemies killed per turn. That's because there were a lot of enemies out there. Blue Jay, most under fire. 83%. It didn't feel like we were hitting 83% of the time. And the one who moved the most, believe it or not, Jay, Joker, Kelly. So there you go, guys. You can see
the elders chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
we kind this Sky Ranger look of today. I think it's somewhat called the Pikachu look. Unfortunately, no. No promotions on this one. We got corporals, no sergeants coming out of today's mission. So now we gotta hope one of our other 2 missions can give us a sergeant, so we can pick up that danged vulture. Wow. A lot of kills on some of you here. A lot of kills. Alright, we got some more Elerium crystals, alien alloys, and an expanded magazine. Good job, team. Alright, like I said, nobody was injured on our core team, so that means the Haven is back to 7 instead of 8, so that's something else to worry about there. We got another mission that'll be coming up.
And just where do you think you're going? If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
Alright, so we now know we are in Hunter territory. Lovely. Alright.
Setting course for Mexico.
Oh, okay. Well, misclicks are nothing new to this commander, but holy smokes. I think we start coming back up here to the western U.S. again. Vigilance is at 5. Strength is up to 4. Strength here, well, maybe what we do is stay here where we are and just see if we can get some more experience missions. I mean, I really want to get a sergeant promoted as soon as possible. So since we're here, and let's just get some folks back in. Blue Jay, you can stay there for now. And look at that, we got a promotion here now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is all that's left. We got to get an individual over here, and we might as well, unless you're totally. No, you're not that worn out will-wise. So Drummix, let's put you back over there. Just make sure your loadout is okay. Yes, it is. And we're back in business. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scan down in the New Mexico region since we're here.
Enjoy your victory, Commander. You've earned it. Just don't expect me to take this lying down.
Please do. Alien debris has been cleared, so very good. In fact, let's take a look down there. And obviously we have more things potentially that we can build because we can afford it, but I'm not going to be tempted into falling for that trick. 247 supplies though. Maybe that's something we can look at. I like the idea of a training center now just because, but that's usually not something I build so early necessarily. There's also the option of building a workshop in the center so we can get the extra gremlins to act as engineers, and it would help in the proving ground, which if I put it in the center could work, unless I don't think I've cleared the center. So let's take a look over here. No, I have cleared the center, and I'm probably going to think about it briefly. I like the idea of the training center. I'm going to have to look at that closer, see if I can get enough use, because we don't really have a commander that's ready for it yet. We don't really have skills ready for the bottom XCom row to pick up. That's the kind of things it does. Oh, this is training officer. I'm gonna look into the training center a little more, so I can see if that's something I really want to build right now. Sometimes, because we also are going to have the need for power workshop, maybe that's the time to do it. I don't know, but one thing we do have to do is, at least in the meantime, while Commander ZigZag is mulling things over, is get our spare person there. The other thing I can think about doing is coming over here, and I would like to start this project right here for alloy plating, and maybe follow it up with the hazmat.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
All right, let's get back out there. Looks like we're going to have this one infiltrated right quick, so let's keep scanning here. Oh, not at Skirmisher headquarters. I think I pressed that and we've been doing there instead of checking for a mission here. Well, we're going back to the western U.S.
Setting course for western United States.
And we have this mission
Our
ready.
next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander.
And there's only 12...
There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
There's only 12 hours left. We're not going to get over-infiltrated. I'm not paying to over-infiltrate this one. With this team, we had decided we're going to give it a go as is. I have confidence we can get this done. So Mike Aletrista Munoz, Armin, Machine Hater, and someone told me how to pronounce that first name that I keep getting wrong, so I'll skip it until I can refresh my memory. I think it's like Nooks. Tell me if I got it right this time. Nooks. Well, Avaroth, we're taking you out. Also, Mark, Coach. And I skip his last name. Caltagron. Sounds like I should go full Italian on that one. And Alexei, Frog, Calamont is going out on this one as our shinobi. So we got a solid team going out on this one. I'm confident about it. It's got a lot of boom power on this team, and that's what's coming up next. We're going to sign off now because I know it was probably a long mission. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.